Hey guys, I had to move this little Peugeot 403 last week so we could pour some concrete, and I did a short video of us firing this in the Buick up, and I was pretty disappointed in how badly the little Peugeot was running, especially since I know these cars should really run very smoothly. So decided, because I'm insane, that we needed to give the little Peugeot a tune-up. I had a carb kit sitting around, so we're going to put a carburetor kit together and have a look at the ignition. It's all bad. The car was just running really poorly. So let's see how that goes. What are we doing tonight? Tonight it's Saturday night. Woo! And you know, on Saturday night, Solex Saturdays. Do you know, we're probably the only 3 people in Edmonton who are not watching a hockey game right now.
Yeah.
Right? That's going on. Everybody's like, hockey!
Solex!
And we're like, go Solex!
Go French cars.
Oh. And so we're philosophizing about what to do with the traction Avant. Okay, that's...
Beat it.
And Team Beat It is pulling into the lead.
Right away.
An easy walk away for Team Beat It. Oh shit. Team Butt. Oh no, it doesn't matter because it's round.
Are the holes the same on both sides?
Don't ask too many questions. No, it's all. Everything's ruined now.
Can you tell by the way it's dished in the way it was actually clamped together?
Yeah, I think so. And that's almost certainly where that lever pushes on it, right? It can't be anything else. Therefore, this can go any old way as long as it goes this way, am I right? Anyway, we were just saying, rebuildable accelerator pump. Not something you see anymore.
You can actually take the nut off.
And yeah, you can change it like maintenance. Which is, look at that, it's a little brass copper machine thing, and it's, you know, that's nice, you know.
Just a nice
like
piece.
It's so, even by by whenever this car was made, this is a pretty obsolete way of thinking. Like, that's pretty craftsman old worldy, ye old accelerator pump kind of stuff. Pretty out of date. Yeah, but that's fine. It sits on that spring, right? The spring sits right there. This one has to be flexible in order to work, and this one, it was so stiff that the spring pressure wouldn't reset it, so it just sat there. It didn't ever pump fuel. So that, of course, you get a lean every time you try and go anywhere. Makes it almost impossible to run. Whistle this simple little part back on.
Spring?
Jesus Christ. Listen to Mr. fucking Smarty Pants. You gonna put the spring in?
I just kind of noticed it.
Oh yeah, you just kind of seen it there. I was just testing you. Just doing a test fit. Look at how nice that is. It's just ridiculous. So now you gotta loosen it more. Wiggle everything around. Try and get one more, and then you should be good. Oh, come on now. Come on, Nay. You don't want to. The gaskets are fucking flimsy, eh? If you push hard, it'll go.
Yeah.
And then it'll be all fucking janked up in one corner. Luckily, I have my best undercoating scraper to put this together, eh? So you go over to your drawer of undercoating scrapers, and you grab one of the finer ones for doing inside corners and stuff. And that's, sometimes people use them to work on carburetors.
On fine machine screws.
Yeah, when you're not scraping tar off the bottom.
That screwdriver probably saw the bottom of Dean's Edsel for quite a while.
The screwdriver's never recovered from that site. Orson Welles wine commercials. The French.
The French
excellence. The French have always been noted for their engineering excellence. Which is true. Well, hit it.
Yay! Oh.
Try it again. really am a fan of these little Peugeot cars, and just nice little car. Very rare here in Canada. I've watched many videos of French traffic, as you imagine somebody like me might have done, and they were ubiquitous in France. Every second car was a 403, but you just never see them here in Canada. I don't know about where you are in the world, but 403s are extremely scarce around here. So when I picked this one up, I don't really have any plans for it. It was just one of those I need to have one things. So here it is. It's a pretty rough old 403, but I think that the engine's basically sound, so let's try and get it going. Here we are. It was very kind of Stephen to stop in and help us monkey around with the thing. So traced it to the vacuum advance. Very strange distributor. I think it's Ducellier. So there's a mechanical advance that works the way that you might expect a mechanical advance to work, where it turns the entire plate, and the vacuum advance actually pushes the points themselves ahead on a little rocker. And for whatever reason, as soon as the vacuum advance is hooked up, the engine just runs like absolute garbage. So I cleaned all the points and everything, and running it just on the mechanical advance seems to be fine. So since I'm not really concerned about hyper efficiency when I'm driving it around the yard, I'm going to disable the vacuum advance for now. Even though it seems to function, it just is, the dwell and everything goes right to hell as soon as the vacuum advance is plugged in. So with the dwell set to 30 degrees and only mechanical advance, seems to be running reasonably well. So I'm going to hook up a fuel pump, and we swapped the hoses over for whatever I had lying around. This is in the typical French fashion, would normally have the thermostat in the hose, but that's all deleted for now. Just hoping that the radiator stays together here. Let's put a fuel pump to it and see if we can get it to actually run now. I think these are 1500 cc, more or less, 57 horsepower, and a top speed of 72 miles an hour on these babies, I believe. So not exactly a rocket ship, but I think for a French car of the time, probably pretty adequate. Okay, there we go. Okay, hand me that little screwdriver we used to tighten that. Yeah. Because that is leaking, but not very much. Alright, let's get some water in, go for a drive. Hey Minnie, would you like to go for a ride with old Dad? Come on. There you go. Right. Inside door handle is off, so I have to do it like that. And the Peugeot 403, an icon of French motoring. and it ended up here. Let's try for second. Oh, lovely. Yeah, I have a feeling we could probably hit 100 kilometers an hour if we had brakes. Well, a fine car to go get the mail. What do you think, Boo? She likes it. It's a good Boo car, eh? It's kind of hot in here, you guys. Whoop, take a gear. There we go. Well, it's definitely running a lot better than it ever has. Like, don't even have to nurse it to keep it going now. Ready? I'm gonna punch it. Just kidding. Yeah, well, all it needs is a complete and total restoration now. I'm gonna just roll. There's nobody home. There's no brakes on the car. I don't mean the brakes don't work. I mean they're all taken off and in the trunk. So we better hope that nobody's there, because I will run into them. Okay, good. Driving cars with no brakes is kind of nerve-wracking. Pretty nice ride though, hey?
Did you say it was 4 gears?
I think it's 4, yeah. First, second, third, fourth, maybe? Maybe there's 5. I don't think so though. I think it's only 4. Fascinating thing about the Peugeot is that it has a worm drive differential. As far as I know, not many cars did that, and it's got a big bronze worm gear. The idea being that it was silent, so that's kind of fun. Apparently you cannot push start these cars, it will wreck the rear end. So for this car to have survived and nobody tried to push start it, that's pretty good. And a sporty sound. Let's try out the suspension.
Not like other cars where the door slings open as soon as you start bumping about.
We have some of those.
Yeah.
Good car for checking on the trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks good. What a cool car. For all 7 of you people out there who like this kind of thing, here's our video. 403 Peugeot. And for anybody driving one of these cars who thinks that theirs is rough, well, now you have now you feel pretty good about your own. I actually have all better plastic in the parts car. Where are we going to put this thing while we do stuff?
I don't know.
I guess we can put it back where it was. Yeah, let's just back it in where it was.
Okay. The light's going.
Everything seems okay. Doesn't seem like it got hot. No, pretty good.
Yeah.
Certainly better than before. That ran for 10 minutes or so and didn't overheat and didn't stall. And didn't slice through its new radiator hoses, so that's a success story. I think the main leak is at the heater core, which we could bypass if it mattered. So, overall though, pretty happy with that. I mean, for a total waste of time project, that was fun. It definitely runs 1,000 times better than it did ever before. It's a regular contributor.
Same old shit.